Hello and welcome, I'm Saffron from saffrondominises.com, and in today's video we're going to be doing some EFT for frazzled mums. So this might apply to just all mums really at some point or another. So if you're feeling in that place where you're particularly overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that you have to do, like you've got little people running around your feet just causing more and more jobs to do, more and more mess, then this is a good time to take some time out and do some tapping and just breathe deeply. You need to make yourself the priority, and that is not always easy. So let's take some time to do that now. And if you've not followed along with one of these videos before, then you just need to tap where I'm tapping and repeat what I'm saying. So we'll start here on the side of the hand, and we will start with, even though I'm feeling completely frazzled at the moment, I haven't got time to turn around. That's okay. I choose to take time to breathe now and to love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling so completely stressed at the moment, surrounded by so much that needs doing, children to look after, housework to do, and so many other things besides. I choose to love and accept myself, even in the midst of this chaos. Even though my whole life feels like chaos in this moment, there's mess everywhere, and I'm completely overwhelmed. I choose to love and accept myself anyway. I'm feeling completely frazzled. I feel like I haven't stopped for months. Maybe even years. And the demands just keep on coming. Demands on top of demands. Without even time to answer one question before the next one comes along. I'm surrounded by all of this mess. I've got piles of work that need doing. And I'm never going to get to any of it. Because I've got to sit and play this board game. Or read this story. It's so frustrating. There's so much that I have to do. And all of these demands just keep coming. All of these constant demands. My life is flying by in a whirlwind of breastfeeding and cooking, cleaning, wiping noses and wiping bums. And I haven't had a second to myself for weeks and weeks and weeks. For months or maybe even years. I'm feeling a little bit lost in the middle of all this chaos. It's bringing up so much stress for me. I'll never get on top of it all. There are too many things that need doing, and they're never going to get done. They're never going to get done in a million years. And the really frustrating thing is that I could do them in a couple of hours if the demands didn't keep coming. If someone took the kids out for a few hours. But what would be the point? Because as soon as they came back in, the house would be full of mess again. And I'd be back to getting snacks. And cleaning up. It feels stressful and hopeless. All at the same time. I love these kids. But I just haven't got time for me. I'm doing the best that I can for them. But I'm just so exhausted. So completely frazzled. All of this exhaustion. While I'm struggling to do my best for these little people who are so dependent on me. It's so much pressure. I'd love to have some time for myself, but I would just feel so guilty. They're depending on me. I can't go off doing things for myself. They're depending on me. And I need to be there for them. I'm trying to be there for them. But I'm just not sure I'm fully present. As hard as I try, this exhaustion won't let me be fully present. Maybe I'm just not as there for them as I'd like to be. I just need some time for myself. Some time to relax. Some time to do something I enjoy. Some time to do something for me. I would feel so guilty. So selfish if I took that time. But I'm going to allow myself to wonder what effect that would really have. Would it really do any harm to the kids if I took some time for myself? Or would that nurturing, that sending love to myself, give me so much more energy and strength to be there for them, to be a good mum. I've heard that taking time for myself will make me a better mum. I wonder if it's time to try that out and do something that I really enjoy. I wonder if I could go out and do something I'd enjoy. or take some time for a bubble bath, or relax and read a book. What would I want to be doing if I had a few hours to myself? What would bring me the most joy if I had that time? Maybe it's time to consider that I need looking after too. That in order to be a mother to them, I must also be a mother to myself and give myself what I need to thrive, not just to scrape by, surviving each day on what little energy I can muster. Maybe I need to show my kids that mums deserve more than that. Mums deserve joy. They deserve to be valued, not to be frazzled. Mums need to give themselves some consideration. I wonder how it would feel to show my kids that. I might feel really guilty at first, but I wonder if I could practice while focusing on the benefits that it has for my kids as well as for me. I am just as important as they are. I choose to recognise my value now. Take a deep breath. So how does it feel to recognise your value? It might be something that you haven't done for a long time. You might just have been trying to keep doing and doing and doing and getting all of the jobs done. You might even have been rooting your value in your ability to get all of the jobs done. And when we start to accept that we have value completely separate from what we do, that we are worthwhile intrinsically and not dependent on doing this job or getting the kids looked after or doing it all and looking amazing, then we can find some real self-love in connecting with our own value. So if you're still feeling some guilt around that, then you need to continue tapping on the guilt. And if you're already taking some time for yourself but you still feel frazzled, think about how you can take more time for yourself. If you are still feeling frazzled, then you aren't getting enough self-nurturing. Taking time for yourself is a really good way of doing that self-nurturing. And another way is making decisions that show the kids that you're important. So say you've got 2 kids and there are 2 cakes, and you might naturally go, well, there's one for each child. How about cutting a little bit off each cake so that you can have some cake too, and showing your kids that mums get treats as well. It doesn't have to be cake if you don't eat cake, it can just, you get the idea. Making sure that you get a share of whatever's good and not just making sure that the kids get it. It's about putting your own oxygen mask on first. So I hope that was helpful to you, and keep tapping on that. It can be one that we continually need to work on throughout our life as parents of small children. And if you have any questions or comments or feedback, then do get in touch. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye!